I have always given Expiration Reminder from the first week that I used them a 5-star. They have been phenomenal. I'm Mary. I've been with Expiration Reminder for a year and a half now. A little bit about my company. I work for Vantage Hospice. I'm an office manager as well as the HR manager. With that being said, we have over 125 employees, about 40 doctors on staff. So it's constantly needing items such as compliance items, those type of things. So with Expiration Reminder, it has literally helped me navigate what each doctor is needing, what each employee is needing, as well as their compliance items that are needed. I have always given Expiration Reminder from the first week that I used them a 5-star. They have been phenomenal. Before switching over to Expiration Reminder, we were in a stone age. So we basically use spreadsheets to keep track of everything. So because spreadsheets can get lost, you can delete them on accident. We were also, as our backup, was using a calendar. So imagine putting over 1,000 expirations on a calendar and relying on that. So with Expiration Reminder in place, we no longer have to do that because Expiration Reminder literally reminds us and reminds the employee. The decision to switch over to Expiration Reminder was literally a no-brainer. So again, we were in a stone age. We were using calendars. We were using a spreadsheet. So the number one reason why we switched, because of course I Googled so many companies. I was on the phone hours doing Zoom calls, trying to research all of these companies. And two of the biggest things stood out with Expiration Reminder. First of all, the cost. The cost was phenomenal. I mean, just the cost of that. I mean, it literally, and they gave you more. So it wasn't just the cost, but everything that they gave you for that price. Meaning they would contact the employee for you. The setup fee, they were running a promotion. So even the setup fee itself, it literally saved us tons of dollars. So just those two things in itself, the setup fee, the cost, and exactly what Expiration does, actually reaches out to all of our employees and reminds us, it was a no-brainer for us. The integration and onboarding was no work for me, literally at all, because they have a back room that literally does all of that for you. So it was two young ladies that helped me through every single thing. They set up every employee into the system. Then they would call me every once in a while to ensure that they put them under the right managers. And any questions that I have, because you could set up reminder how you want it. It can remind them in 30 days, 5 days. It can only send it to managers and not to the employee themselves. So there's always a customer service person that I can speak to directly or even chat with on a computer that will answer any questions that I have. But it was absolutely no work for me. They did everything for me. But then going forward, every time I got a new employee, I would just add that new employee into the system. But that's part of onboarding. As long as I didn't have to onboard 150 people into the system, they did all that work for me. The advice that I would give you about Expiration Reminder, just know that I did the research for you. This is honestly because my job at Vantage Hospice is not just to ensure that our employees are taken care of, but it's also to ensure that I get the best cost of anything, any platform that I bring on that will do well for the company, but also save them money. So just know, you don't have to go out and research. I researched about 8 companies. I'm not going to name them, but I researched 8 companies before I decided to go with Expiration Reminder to ensure I was not only going with a very reputable company, but to ensure that everything that they said that they were going to do, they did. And again, it was a no-brainer. So versus you go and do your research, you can easily look up Expiration Reminder. They will do a demo with you. You can cancel at any time, and the cost in itself is more than a reason why you should go with them.